Many regard the sight of a cat to be a sign of good fortune, and most of the time they are right. But one particular land knows only fear of cats and the trouble they bring, should one come home with them. Once upon a time, a very small and skinny silver cat sought shelter from the harsh elements under a simple wooden box. The box only kept out some of the rain and wind, but it was better than nothing. A haggard and worn-looking man saw the silver cat and brought it back to his shack so they could keep each other warm. Perhaps good fortune would befall him. For a time, the man and the silver cat kept each other warm, and the shack kept out most of the rain and wind. But soon, the man fell ill and could no longer leave his bed. Not long after, the man died. Sometime after his death, a little old lady that was out picking mushrooms happened upon the shack. She found a small silver cat who looked lonely, so she took it home to her cottage. For a time, the little old lady and the silver cat kept each other company. The cottage was warm and kept out all of the rain and wind. The old lady grew older and soon could no longer leave the cottage. Not long after, the woman died. The woman had no heir, so the cottage was to be auctioned. When taking stock of the cottage, the town adjudicator discovered a silver cat. Needing a cat to hunt the mice that plagued his home, he took it back to his house. For a time, the cat dutifully chased mice from the adjudicator's home, but sooner than not, the mice were all gone. Having no more need for it, the adjudicator kicked the cat out. Not long after the auction, a widowed heiress called upon the adjudicator in his home, but he was nowhere to be found. She found only a large silver cat. Looking for a companion for her children, she brought it back to her large estate. For a time, the silver cat kept the heiress's children happy. But as the children grew, their interests shifted from toys and games to hunting and courtship, and they grew bored of the cat. Not long after, a widower king seeking a new bride came across the estate, but in it he found only a huge silver cat. The cat whispered to him that he only need bring them back to his castle and marry it, and the cat would turn into a beautiful princess. The king brought the silver cat back home to his castle and married it in a secret ceremony, lest he become the subject of ridicule. But when the cat did not turn into a human princess, the king grew angry and tried to kill the cat. I need not tell you what happened to the king, but it is said that a great silver cat still resides in that castle. A ruler of the land, feared by all. To this day, the castle stands unoccupied, and the villagers bring tribute to the landing of the castle, lest the cat come home with them